Welcome to Say It Larry J. I am your host, Larry J. How are you all doing on this wonderful Tuesday? So let's say happy Tuesday. Yes, I am back. I had to get some things taken care of because that's what happens when you go trying to manage um five things at the same time, six things at the same time. Tonight we're having baked chicken breast along with baby lima beans with brown rice. So just make yourself at home and everything. So let's jump right in this. There's a thing, especially the old people used to say it, and sometimes people say it. You move into a neighborhood, and once you move into that neighborhood, you have like these people with these houses. You don't know the different people, but you sometimes you want to get to know who your neighbors are, and sometimes you want to get to know who they are, and sometimes some people prefer not to get to know who their neighbors are, because sometimes people choose to actually be themselves. They don't want to be bothered with people, so they just choose not to get to know their neighbors. But when you move into a neighborhood, you what is this you move into a neighborhood, it's different houses, different countries about. And sometimes you may want to actually get affiliated with some of your neighbors because you want to know. You never know when you may need something. And some of them you just don't want to get to know. You really don't. You don't want to get to know them. You don't want to get to know what's going on in their house because you be finding out all types of stuff be going on in their house. Now, Larry, where are you getting at when you're talking about all of this stuff? See, there's a thing called, because of course I titled this, my neighbor's house and what's going on over in my neighbor's house and my house. We, as this country, we have a tendency to like to dabble in people business, and it has nothing to do with us. So many of you all know, cause probably many of you really don't know the what's and the ins and outs to behind what's going on over there. We just say over there across the ocean. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands to the Russian Moors and the countries where this land was made for you and me. This land is your land. And so we gets over there. And so this man, Mr. Putin, he wants to invade Ukraine. So he's already started invading Ukraine. Oh, he's already started invading Ukraine, but it seems like he stopped. So I was reading an article. Let's see what this article. It said Putin is angry. U.S. intel chiefs warn that Russia may escalate attacks. But that escalation of conflict is likely to happen before the Russian president considers ending his attacks. Will says Putin feels aggrieved. The West does not give him proper deference and perceives this is a war he cannot afford to lose, which he might be willing to accept as a victory may change over time given the significant cost he's incurring. Because really, he went into this war based upon this article. He went into this war with no end game. See, when you start engaging in politics, politics is not just about, you know, as Ludacris say, when I move, you move, just like that. No, moves are made with intention. They're made with intention and with a plan and an agenda behind it. See, that be many of us. We go out there and make moves. Well, why did you do that? I don't know. Why did you go over there? I don't know. What? Hold on, y'all. Wait just a minute. I gotta go check on it. Y'all know I'm cooking the brown rice. Let me check on this rice. Here I come, y'all. Ooh, here I come. Okay, I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. But I had to go check on my brown rice, and then this is what get me. Now I went out there using some other type of rice. I don't know how this brown rice made because I think I used jasmine, yada 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 rice. But anyway, when people in politics make certain moves, wait a minute, is this a ghost live? Well, hello there, Monica. No, this is not a ghost. Many of you know ghosts go live. So he's been saying, yeah, that's what I was saying. So politicians they make political moves. That's why I put the thumbnail like I did with both of them shaking hands, and I put that little nice little the three little houses with the neighborhoods. I'm gonna get you why I put that like that. So this man sat up here and said, "Don't y'all interfere with what we got going on over here." So our president of the United States of this wonderful America decides, well, we gonna put all types of what it is, restraints, tariffs, and all of that stuff. He's just gonna determine to poke at this man. But now at the same time, I don't know whether if you all pay attention. Let me slow my roll for I almost like to see it something. If you all pay attention, now the focus is over there on the war. But what happened to the state of emergency? What happened to the state of emergency and everybody need vacuum cleaners and Welch's juice and you need to be boost, and so you need to be doing Cardi B and it's up and you need to boost it up. What happened to all of that stuff? And I told somebody, I said, it have gotten quiet. Quiet. Okay, now we back in action, I think. So just when you what the hell are y'all still working for? It's 7 o'clock. Oh, everybody, we need everybody to get vacuum cleaners. If you need Welcher juice, what kind you want? You want grape? You what's the other mango, dango, lango, pango? What type of boost it, and it's up and it's up and it's that's all you heard about. And people were flying up there. You go up there, people are all out in the road because they need to get tested. They need to get assessed. Now everything just got shh, shh. Everything has just gotten quiet. So now you all know, just to let you all know, this is also a distraction. Why do you say that's a distraction? Now, let me jump where I was gonna go. Reason I say this is a distraction because as our American, we are so big. It's okay to actually go help people. Just like when I maneuvered and I started talking about the neighborhood. See, some neighbors you get to know and really you get to know and you get acquainted. Like I was watching this movie last night and this lady she came in and she was like, "Hi, how are you? Welcome to the neighborhood. So what is it that you do?" And I was sitting up there like, mm. She just want to know that lady business because she was actually getting to know the lady. Because really, you want to get to know who moving in your neighborhood. You don't know if they're a ticking time bomb or what. And some people you just don't want to get to know. Some people you see stuff and you be like, and that's what we need to learn how to do. Because see, we have a tendency as the United States of America, these people go and they sit in these rooms and they make all of these rules and they make these decisions, then they be trying to send folks to war. But then you gonna be in a bunker. You gonna be somewhere at a desk. While all these folks, childrens and families and pets and animals get shipped off and away. Because some people decide they want to get up there and make a stupid decision and go in someone else's neighborhood. Now, before reason, and I said an emphasis in my house, what let me go back to Prince of Boo Boo. Let me go find Prince of Boo Boo. Come on, Alexis. Let me find a Prince of Boo Boo and tell you what Prince of Boo Boo said. Really, that's not his name, but that's the name I give. I'm always giving somebody a name. Let me find. Come on, this is him. Saudi Crown Prince. Saudi Crown. I'm reading this article. Saudi Crown Prince. I'm gonna tell you what he said, and we need to actually even listen to what he say. We don't even listen to what the people in the United States say. Saudi Crown Prince says he does not care what you say by misunderstands him. The Atlantic. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman said he does not care whether the United States President Joe Biden misunderstand things about him, saying Biden should be focused. Let me read this out loud to y'all. Biden should be focusing on America's interests, because we got homeless people out there that don't even have places to stay. Remember, you don't kicked all these people out because you mandated something. Now it's eating you up, eating you right up in the behind. Biden should be focused on Americans' interests. In an interview with the Atlantic, who is that Batman? Don't y'all be Batman? At the Atlantic Monthly Public published on Thursday. He's a strategic partnership, this long-standing strategic partnership between Saudi Arabia these hood rats that done moved up in here. Why are you banging on that door? Prince Muhammad says, let me keep going. Simply, I do not care, the prince said. When the Atlantic misunderstood him, he said it was up to Biden to think about the interests who is Nivea. Y'all got to put a pause on it. Somebody had to do Biden's interest. We don't have the right to let. This what he said. He said, we don't have the right to lecture you in America, he added. The same goes the other way around. This man I'm simply said, y'all need to shut up over there because I don't know what's going on out there. This man has simply said, y'all need to shut up and mind your own business because really, we have stuff in our own backyard that we need to clean up. But we be so busy trying to clean up other people's backyards and our backyards. That's like me going in somebody's house, even though cleanliness, I mean, my place is looking nice. But that's like me going in someone else's house. You need to clean up. You need to do this. People need to be mindful when you're going up in other people's houses, especially if your house is not clean and then you got leaves all in your backyard. As the older people used to say, before you go sweeping behind somebody else's back door, make sure you sweep behind your own back door. And that's what we need to do as the United States of this America. We need to sweep behind our, because we got our own problems. These people still ain't gave. They them gave everybody else what it is, reparation packages. Asia packages. They them gave Asia these packages. They did that in one day, and and the black people still trying to get theirs. We running over there. We can help you. We can help you. We will partner with you. We will turf and tax stuff. So I keep pausing because somebody's knocking at this door, and it ain't my door. See, while I'm dealing with this neighbor stuff, see, this is the stuff that you don't want to deal with. That's why you need to get to know who your neighbors are, because then they end up inviting some of these hood rats over here, and then they get to knocking on the door, bamming on the door. This is not a hood neighborhood. I should not hear you bamming on this door. That's why you have. It's important that you get to know your neighbors, because you get to hear the door they bamming on. Bam, 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 bam. So and so, open up the door. Open up the door. I shouldn't be hearing that. They're gonna call the police on her. Watch. That's what happened when you had who was that song? When you have, I think it was Trick Daddy that sung that song. Give me a project chick. Give me your hood rat chick. One that don't give up and say she took that. We got a project chick up in here. Well, that is my spiel for tonight. Please go and take the time. Y'all don't be caring about this stuff, because sometimes I engage in this stuff when it comes, because you have to learn the history behind Russia and Ukraine as well, so you can get a understand. Because they ain't care about no Russia and Ukraine. These people, these people that watch these YouTube videos, they be like, long as my family doing good, they hell with everything else. Who cares about a flipping flam? Who cares about a flipping flan urine war that's going on over here? It don't impact me. You sure it don't? When y'all go to them gas prices, you see how it impact us people. I'ma just party like a rock star. Party. Okay, keep partying like a rock star. See how that work out for you. That's why it's very crucial that we pay attention to what goes on around the world, because what goes on around the world affects different things, affects inflation, affects. Let me, y'all, I'm finna cut this live because I'm finna see who, because she knocking on the door for Mia. Mia ain't answering the door. But I'm not gonna get too involved. It's amazing. God, thank you for blessing me to do this live on, my house, your house. I'm not gonna get involved in this. I may peep out the door. I don't want nobody busting, because you're not gonna run up in my place. I will slam that door on you so hard and knock you out with it. I don't want no parts, because this sounds like a situation. But we about to go see. I'll chat with y'all later. I'll probably come back and tell y'all what's going on over at 90210 Camp. Y'all have a great night. And thank you so much for tuning in. I got to be quiet because, I wanted today over let her. Mia, did you let that girl in that's banging on your door like that? Or is she still like that? I can't hear. Well, y'all have a good night. Bye.